Hello, and welcome to the Hanna HI98128 pHep tester training video. Today, we will be going over what's included in the box, how to properly set up and calibrate your tester, the correct way to prepare and measure the pH of your sample, and lastly, best maintenance practices. Chapter 1, What's Included? To start off, let's discuss what's included when you open your pHep box. Inside, you will find the instruction manual, the tester, the probe, a key used to remove or install the probe, 2 sachets each of 7.01 and 4.01 buffers, and 1 sachet each of storage solution and cleaning solution. Chapter 2, Setup and Calibration. Make sure to remove the plastic tab from the battery compartment located on the top of your tester. To set up your pHep tester, you must first insert the pH electrode. Before installing, remove both top and bottom protective caps from the electrode. There may be salt buildup on the pH electrode. This is normal and can be rinsed off easily with deionized water. Insert the electrode into the tester until you feel resistance. Then, using the provided key, twist the electrode into place. To turn the pHep on, press and hold the left button labeled with the power symbol and mode. The screen will light up and show the battery level. Now that your tester is on and the electrode is installed, it can be calibrated. The pHep is capable of doing a 1-point, 2-point, and 3-point calibration. While a 3-point calibration yields the highest pH accuracy, Hanna recommends that at least a 2-point calibration is performed once before testing daily. Depending on the size of the beaker, pour enough of each buffer solution to fully submerge the black plastic portion of the electrode tip. With the tester on, press and hold the mode button until cal appears on the screen. Keep in mind that the tester will display off before transitioning to cal. Once cal is displayed on the screen, release the mode button to select. Place the probe into the pH 7.01 buffer solution and gently stir. Wait until the reading stabilizes. The tester will automatically accept the calibration and call for the 4.01 buffer solution next. For best results, rinse the probe off with deionized water before calibrating with the 4.01 buffer solution. This helps prevent buffer cross-contamination. You may now place the probe into the pH 4.01 buffer solution and gently stir. Once the reading stabilizes, the tester will confirm the second calibration. Once accepted, the tester will then call for a third 10.01 buffer calibration. Press the mode button to clear. The tester will now return to measurement mode. Chapter 3, Preparing and Measuring Your Sample. Before taking a measurement, make sure your sample is prepared according to your company's SOP. In our example, we will be measuring the pH of cooked sushi rice. Once your sample is prepared, you may now place the probe into the liquid or slurry and gently stir. The tester should stabilize between 20 and 30 seconds. Wait for the stability symbol to disappear. Once stable, the pH value will be displayed on the screen. The top number shows the pH, and the bottom number shows the temperature. Press the hold button on the tester if you would like the value of your measurement to continue being displayed. This is handy for recording the reading in a notebook. If hold is not pressed, the reading will change as soon as the tester is lifted from the slurry. At this point, make sure to document your pH levels on a separate sheet of paper or in a data log. For best accuracy, it's recommended to test each batch 3 to 5 times and record the average result. Chapter 4, Best Maintenance Practices. After testing each sample, rinse the electrode with deionized water. To properly store the tester, add a few drops of storage solution to the protective cap. Using storage solution is a necessary part of probe maintenance that ensures the electrode will remain hydrated and accurate. Never store the probe dry or in water. Doing so will damage the electrode and lower the accuracy of the readings. If the tester was stored improperly, place the probe in the storage solution for a minimum of 4 hours before attempting to perform another measurement. If the probe is experiencing erratic readings, this is described by the reading jumping around along the pH scale quickly and without warning. Drifting or erratic readings can be caused by a few different issues. The first pair could be contamination on the sensing glass bulb or clogging of the junction. To solve this issue, Hanna recommends submerging the electrode bulb and junction in cleaning solution for 30 minutes, followed by a rinse with distilled water, and then placing the electrode into storage solution for a minimum of 4 hours. With proper calibration and care, the HI98128 pHep tester provides fast and accurate pH readings to help maintain quality control in your kitchen, organization, or laboratory.